Hi everyone and welcome to this week's version of The Talent Show. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Robert.
And together we're Automotive Talent. Weekly we like to bring you updates in all things automotive dealership staff solutions. Another big week, Rob, fair to say?
Very, very large week for me this week, mate. Yeah.
It's
I think
good.
you're going first, yes?
I am. We'll get straight into it.
Sure.
Darling Downs. I'm looking for either an assistant accountant or a financial controller. Absolute necessity is automotive experience. That's an absolute necessity. A nice to have would be someone who has Reynolds Pentana orientated systems experience.
Yep.
But yeah, obviously qualified, CPA, automotive experience. You know, either an assistant accountant that's looking for a similar role and stepping up, or an experienced financial controller. Either way, Darling Downs, Queensland, really good base for in comparison to the size of business, and a very good family orientated organisation as well. Fair to say. So, anyone interested in that, make contact. And if you know anyone that would be interested, push them in our direction, and we'll thank you for the process with a reward. Second role, I've got a couple of business managers roles, all with the one organisation. It's a new business. Basically, there's roles for people looking after in the Brisbane area and also Gold Coast, Northern New South Wales area as well. It's as I said, it's a new business, an adapted concept from another one of this particular company's businesses. But if you're a BM out there, the perfect candidate would be a current business manager who is looking for something different. You know, looking for an opportunity to use the experience they have now and apply it to a different role, if that makes sense. Very mobile, very very good organisation, and look, it would be a great role to be a part of, building it from the ground up. It's very much a greenfield role, but generally in my experience, one of those roles that you can get generally the most satisfaction out of. So yeah, business managers out there, Brisbane area or Gold Coast, Northern New South Wales, make contact with us and we can give you more detail.
Well, sounds like a good opportunity, mate.
It's exceptionally good, actually. So it's, and look, I know out there in our circle that there are plenty of BMs out there that are just seeing what's coming down the pipe. Might be a little bit stale, and looking for a shot in the arm, so to speak. This is definitely that opportunity for you. So
awesome.
Make contact.
Excellent.
Over to you, mate.
Oh wow. Okay, thanks, mate. Look, I'm going to start in Brisbane this week. A couple of very new roles that have come up this week, pretty much throughout Queensland. So it's all on the Queensland side for me this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a service advisor with extensive experience in actually doing the role. It's a very unique type of environment for our client has. They're a client that is definitely would prefer someone with European base. But they're really quite a high volume, which is a little bit unusual in that space. Someone that it needs to be quite a polished individual to be able to actually compete in this role.
Mm-hmm.
They're a very corporate type style business, but really it needs someone that has got the grit to go in there and understand that they're going to be busy from the second that they get there in the morning to the second they go home at night.
Yeah.
So. A very, very, very well remunerated package. A lot of their guys are already earning in excess of $100,000 and have cars as well. So it's a great opportunity for the right person. But the real key here is that the experience is a necessity for this role. It can't be someone with only a couple of years experience. You really need to be grounded in an understanding of that role.
Yeah.
So. The other couple I've got, I'll move a little bit further north, is in North Brisbane.
Yeah.
I'm currently looking for a dealership business manager More of a senior type role, a big opportunity to earn well into the mid to high 200s in this role, in a really large growth corridor. Um, the business is just going forward in leaps and bounds. They're continuing to sell more and more vehicles, even though the market's really plateaued for everybody else out there in this area. So it's a really strong business. Again, the ability to move within the business itself is really a big factor here as well.
Yep.
There's more opportunity coming forward. They're acquiring more businesses as well.
Yeah, right.
So a very, very strong opportunity for the right type of person for them.
Okay.
The other one that I wanted to talk about is I've actually just received notice of a couple of roles for sales managers up in northern Queensland.
Okay.
One is a more volume orientated role where they're selling around about 70 to 90 cars a month out of that business with 4 salespeople. So it needs someone that is able to sort of grab that and understand what the manufacturer is really requiring as well in that type of environment. The other one is actually more a prestige orientated role.
Okay.
So the sales manager is also really a selling sales manager, mainly because there's only one other salesperson within that business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the ability to in that area, they're really still selling anywhere between 20 to 30 units a month. So the ability to earn is actually really quite good. However, obviously, a prestige background would be highly advantageous for that one.
Yeah. Ideally, that type of role ideally would be suited to someone, potentially coming out of a heavy metro market that are looking maybe for a bit of a lifestyle change.
Correct. Yeah, correct. And look, it's still going to be a very busy role. There's a lot to do within that space.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the great thing is the clientele continue to get bigger for them in that space as well.
Yeah. No Sundays in North Queensland, mate.
That's it.
Very good. Well, that sounds like a good week overall. And look, without further ado, we'll get to our favourite part, which is a joke, and it's my turn this week, mate. So we'll fire away. All right. So, sorry.
I'm holding my breath.
Thanks. All right. You might need to. Wife says to husband, "Darling, you must be hungry. Can I make you some breakfast? What do you feel like for breakfast? Would you like scrambled eggs or maybe some cereal or a bit of a yogurt?" And the husband says, "No, Dal. Ever since I started taking this Viagra, it's really dulled my appetite. I just don't feel hungry at all." She goes, "Fair enough." Anyway, lunchtime comes around. Wife says to husband, "Look, darling, it's lunchtime. You didn't eat breakfast. Can I make you a sandwich or an omelette maybe? Or, would you like something nice for lunch? What can I get you for lunch?" He said, "Dal, look, still, appetite's just not there. Viagra, it's not working for me." All right, dinner time comes around. She says, "Surely you must be hungry by now. Can I get you a steak, or do you want me to do a roast tonight? That might be nice. Or what about some pasta or a pizza? What do you fancy for dinner?" He goes, "Dal, look, the Viagra, it's really dulled my appetite. I'm just not hungry." And she goes, "Well, do you mind letting me up? Because I'm bloody starving."
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah.
The Crickets are going to get another run, you think?
Mate, absolutely. I think they're lining up, actually.
All right. Yeah. Well, why break a tradition? It's becoming a tradition, so to speak.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right, mate. I think on that note, we're going.
Absolutely. Have a good week, everyone.
Yeah, you too. And all the best. See you guys.